What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. So, last Sunday I played in the ESL Stage 3 tournament. I hadn't played in a while, so as you can expect, my results weren't satisfying. So, I decided to share some of the games with you today, and instead of getting down on myself like I usually do, like I already have, decided to celebrate some of the successes. I won 2 matches overall, which is pretty pathetic, but I had 2 nice comebacks, so we're going to look at them today. As you can tell, I'm already down to match point in this match. This was the opening match of the tournament for me, and it's against Jackie using the air build, the upgraded build, which is so obnoxious even after the nerfs. So, I was down to match point, pretty beaten up already, but here I correctly guess her jump-ins. I'm not going to do a full analytical commentary, I just wanna basically enjoy some of the better games I played, and say what you will about my, let's say, misconceptions about the game or just failures in playstyle. I definitely enjoyed figuring out in the moment how to defeat these guys, because that's what I had to do in the best of 5 to overcome them. So here I'm reading the Jackie a lot better than the previous 3 games, clearly. I have a huge HP lead and I close it out with a nice sweep. I've really been loving the jump-in sweeps as of late, even though I hadn't been playing, so I was going off what I'd already used in the previous season. Okay, so she does a weird jump-in. They messed up her jump-ins a bit, I think, so it's a bit harder to abuse them. And here I do an uppercut to catch her jumping in weirdly again. I mistime my forward string, I like to do a lot that ends in the crushing blow, and then she gets in really close and starts fucking me up. Jackie is basically almost unstoppable in this range, she is right here, but I predicted the grab, so I managed to duck and hit the crushing blow. And here I do an unsafe nitro kick, so she takes back her turn, and I think gets me pretty close to that, though I think I might be able to come back here, I don't remember correctly. In any case, she does a very good attempt to steal back the round. I still have my fatal blow. Here I catch her with a nice nitro as I was getting up. And here I read a correct high attack, and then I just hit the uppercut. And the fatal blow BM just to try and get the guy to shake his confidence or even pick something else, because I'm not really confident against Jackie, she's one of the better picks against Jade. So I just wanted to see if I could provoke him into switching, but he doesn't switch, so we're actually going to play the 5th game. And the best part about this tournament is that it's double elimination and best of 5, those are the 2 best parts. So as you can tell, I'm getting the opportunity to come back. If this was just a ranked game, he would have already won because he was up 1 game in the series. Anyway, I love game 5 because it's where the pressure is the highest, and I love high pressure games. Funny thing is, a lot of people don't like them and they start fucking up even more in them. So here he's going to fuck up a lot. He hits the second overhead for no reason. I wasn't even ready to convert, that's how unlikely it was. Then he hits the shurikens, then he hits the crushing bow. As I just said, high pressure moments make people choke. And here I'm ready for the follow-up because now I expect him to choke. I'm really ready for anything he tries to do, but he times me correctly to get in. Now he's in the range he likes, but I'm being a lot more confident with the uppercuts. I'm not letting him take an infinite turn, which is something upgraded Jackies tend to do. They basically never stop taking their turn back, which makes you lose the game, because if it's never your turn, you're not going to win. Here I do a nice jump in combo, which isn't really a combo, it's just a frame trap I like to use after the sweep. But the Jackie does close the gap because it's Jackie, come on. I take a stupid amount of damage and get myself in the corner, which is a big problem. Now he even blocks the unsafe string, but then he does the jump in again and I'm ready with the uppercut. He isn't ready for the sweep, now he switches sides for no reason and tries to do an unsafe move to switch sides back. He really wants me in the corner so he can just win, but I'm really confident with my uppercuts, and here he fucks up one last time, so I hit him with the projectiles and I get the win, even with the BM fatality in the end. As you can expect, I'm Okwas in victory.
Fatality. Jade wins.
So, after that initial best of 5 comeback, what happened next was that I lost in the winner's bracket and I got sent down to the loser's bracket after losing a game 5. And I was feeling pretty down on myself even though I lost to the hard counter of Jade, which is Reborn Scorpion. But then I got down to match point after losing 2 straight games to a Cabal player, and it was at this point that I was pretty sure I would lose the tournament, because how do you come back down 2 games already? The guy read everything I did. I basically had next to no hope because I thought he was just going to beat me 3-0. But this is where the good part of the story comes in. I think I played better than I had in a while, reads wise and even button wise. Here I throw every projectile in the book and then I mistime my jump in because I wasn't having a good day at this point. Then I even need the crushing blow, but I do a delayed wake up, so I managed to create some space. The way this matchup works is Cabal tries to use projectiles just like that in order to dash safely to you and start fucking you up. Cabal has one of the most broken mid-range combos. His reach is unreasonable, he has so many projectiles himself. So he has a pretty decent enough matchup against Jade, but here I play it very patient. I even block his attempted Fatal Wall, which was his attempt to come back. He was trying to mentally break me because I'd already lost 2 games basically. And I think both times I took a round, or at least one of the times I took a very convincing round. Anyway, I have almost full screen control. I'm trying to outwit him with projectiles. I don't have a lot of time to use my Shroud. It's the purple one that stops projectiles, at least Cabal's projectiles. So I'm basically trying to catch him jumping and not blocking low for the projectile. Here I stop because he's close enough to start hitting real buttons. But he reads it, then I read the jump. At this point we've done so many reads on each other over the course of the past 2 games that it's starting to have so many layers I can't even explain it. But here I decided to jump in because I thought he was going to jump in. That's how weird it gets. But he finishes his string with an unsafe dash and then does the Fatal Blow basically for no reason. This Fatal Blow is so wasted, but I think this is the round I throw, and this is where I thought I was really going to lose 0-3 to him. Because I think somehow I fuck up to the point where he gets... Oh no, he doesn't. Okay, my bad. So it must have been another game. Here I actually get a 2-0 win, which felt pretty nice. I even do the BM finish, even though I'm already down 2 games. I honestly thought he was going to beat me 3-1. Sorry for misremembering. In any case, he doesn't switch from the Cabal, and why would you? He already beat me 2 games. So I'm sure he felt pretty confident he could close it out anyway, even though I just took 2 rounds. So here comes the rematch. Cabal is a really dangerous opponent. He has 3 viable builds and Jade is supposed to crush him, but really good Cabal players don't make it look that way. As you can tell, he didn't win 2 games by tripping over, did he? Anyway, here he catches me, but I also catch him, so things kind of reset. Then I go in and do an unsafe uppercut, but he isn't ready for it. Then he does an unsafe row, and it's my only damaging combo, which is really bad from him. He hits another uppercut for no reason, which is really bad. I fuck up my input, so I do a taunt instead of a nitro kick. I basically don't ever do the taunt for real. I only do it when I fuck up my input, which is pretty silly, but that's what happens. Anyway, here I do a delayed wake up, so his combo fails, and now he has a Fatal Blow, so he can close the round. Which would be a problem, because remember, I'm on match point every single one of these games. If he ever gets the first round in the game, I'm on match point. Here, once again though, I block the Fatal, I'm playing a lot more patient than before, and I wrap it up with a down 4, which is pretty safe for me. Getting the first round is crucial in this type of scenario though, because if I don't, he has basically so much pressure to just end the game. And here we're at full screen. As long as I keep guessing correctly, I can get to keep him off me, but I don't guess correctly, so he hits me with a crushing blow, but then he's not ready for his own crushing blow, so he can't close the gap. So I punish him. This is the type of reach I was talking about. Look at how far his moves stretch out, and this is coming from a Jade player. Anyway, once again he does the unsafe roll, and I think I'm going to close this round out. He does the unsafe Fatal once again, and I waste my crushing blow, but it's already over because I basically won 4 straight rounds. At this point, I was confident I could get the comeback, or let's put it this way, I was confident he was going to choke in game 5. I think the 2 matches I won, that was the story basically. My opponents got the lead, they definitely could have wrapped it up, but I started playing a little safer and things changed. In any case, it's game 5 time again, and this is the game I actually love to play, and my opponents hate, it seems. In any case, here I catch him trying to do an unsafe run-in, and he just does it again, which is really good by him, but he's almost not ready for this opportunity. He almost didn't believe it was going to happen, but then he hits 2 crushing blows and this round is basically over, which is a really bad way to start game 5, isn't it? When you're the Jade player. Anyway, I'm trying to create some space. Once again, I think I can beat him reads-wise here. I do a correct read, he does an incorrect one. He thought I was going to do an anti-air projectile, but I just did the low. So I caught him trying to dash in. You can see his input failing from time to time, and at this point I'm basically just going to spam the low projectile until he starts countering it properly, which he did. And here he does a cancel, gets his turn back, does a nice sweep. I'm basically almost dead. I'm trying to catch him with the Fatal right here. And he lets go of Bok, which is the cardinal sin against Jade. Never let go of Bok, or let's put it this way, never stop high blocking against the Jade with a Fatal Bow. He has just 1 hit left in him, and I do a neutral jump and shurikens to close it out because he's been hitting that Fatal Bow every opportunity he can when he has it. So I just decided to neutral jump blindly and hit him with the projectiles, and it worked. And at this point, this is 5 straight rounds, I'm sure he's pretty frustrated. Here I barely make it out, he did an incorrect string, he should have jumped in. Here he jumps in, but I'm ready for it, I jump away. He fails his input once again, this was supposed to be the dash, but I'm ready for the dash now. He does a get up attack, which is really bad, because I get to punish him with my only damaging combo. In any case, he does a throw, I misread the situation, go for a really late uppercut, that was just an input fail for me. I should have been able to catch him, so he gets the crushing blow. And remember, by the way, he wasted 2 crushing blows already in the first round, so I'm feeling pretty good. Here I don't get the air to ground conversion, which is really bad for me, but I still have a lot of control in this game. I'm just trying to not get hit by the Fatal Bow because he can really punish me. And this is going to be it. I spam a lot of down ones, and then the down 4, here it comes, yep. And it's all over. 6 straight rounds to come back and take game 5, and get another match for myself in the lower bracket.
Fatality. Jade wins.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was a bit of a pick-me-up for myself, sort of speaking. I got really down on myself for being so lazy and letting my anxiety get the better of me on Sunday. I was really disappointed with the tournament performance because I know I can play a lot better than I did. I reached game 5 in 3 of the matches and game 4 in the last match I played. I also just lost to Baraka and Scorpion, which feels really bad because Scorpion players are so simple-minded. I feel like I should be able to beat them even though it's a hard counter to Jade. And I don't even want to start about Baraka players. I feel like that's one of the most button mashiest characters, so all you have to do against that type of character is just block, and I didn't. So yeah, I decided to not focus on the negatives for a change and just celebrate some of the better games I had, despite my failings as a player in this tournament. Anyway, I'm probably going to do another video reviewing the losses, or definitely the Baraka was, because I rewatched that VOD and I honestly couldn't believe how badly I played to lose that game. And I remember at the time I even felt entitled, like I should win anyway, which obviously isn't true. If you play bad, you deserve to lose. In any case, once again I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one, whenever the fuck that is. Bye.